class. I just want to make this video to kind of explain some things with this week's assignment that I think can use a little extra explanation. And real quick before I jump into this week's assignments, I want to show real quick what you need to do to download these worksheets. Most of you are doing this fine, but just in case you're one of the people who's having a couple questions on this, we're here in the Your Tasks folder of the Classroom tab, and you're going to click on the word, this worksheet, and depending on what browser you're using, it's going to look a little different, and you might need to disable your pop-up blocker, but it should open like this, and then you can click open, and then here is our assignment. Often you might have an enable editing, like a yellow toolbar right here at the top, and if that comes up for you, you have to click the little box that says enable editing, or else you're not going to be able to type anything in your document. But once you hit that button, you should be able to edit the document. And the last thing you need to know is that you can't just save this, because that's going to save as a temporary internet file and you're going to lose everything you've done. So make sure you do File, Save As, and then save it somewhere that's easy for you to find, whether that's a flash drive or your desktop. So I know most of you know that, but just wanted to cover that real quick. So this here is your research log for this week, and what you need to do this well is pull up or print out or have handy your week 2 research log, because this here, this example question, this is your research question for week 2. So go back, see what your research question was, view the feedback, edit it if you need to. And then what you need to do is identify the keywords in that research question. So here we have advertisements, teenagers, and eating disorders. And if you're wondering which ones are the most important keywords, think about, and this might sound silly, but think about the ones that you could draw if you needed to, like the ones that could be nouns, that you could draw an image or describe vividly. Like you can't really draw the word effect or the word number, but you can draw these other words. So that says that they are key important terms. And then you're going to list those here and possible synonyms. And synonyms are just words that mean the same thing. Now you might be wondering, okay, there's 3 here, but what do I do for 4 through 7? And here's where the rest of that week 2 research log is going to be very important. So, when you're writing a paper, you need to have your main research question, your main thesis, but you're also going to have subpoints. And so go into your week 2 assignment and look at what you put for who, what, where, why. That can give you some other suggestions, because you might have some subpoints that you want to explore in your research and things like that. So that's where you can get words 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then your synonyms, the reason we have you do these is what you're going to find when you start searching is that while you might think the correct term to search is advertisements, the author of the most perfect article for your topic used the term commercials instead. So by limiting yourself to just searching advertisements, you're not going to find that article. So think about other words that authors or search engines or librarians may have assigned that article so that you can find the best research. And if you need ideas, check out thesaurus.com. Then you're going to identify your most important one, build some more synonyms, and then here is where you finally get to start searching on your topic. Yay! So you're going to go to Google, or if you prefer Bing or Yahoo, that's fine too, and you're going to use these Boolean terms, and these are and, or, and not. And there's a handout in the announcements that I think explains this a little better than it does in the lesson, but essentially these are just ways to create search strings. So instead of just typing in a few words, you're connecting them with these operators. And to explain them a little bit better, I think it helps to think of a menu. So say you're going through the McDonald's drive-thru, I have an image, and you want a burger and fries. If you order a burger and fries, you're going to get just those 2 things. You're limiting your search results, or your food results in this case, to a burger and fries. But if you were to go up there and say, I don't know, I want a burger, or maybe some soda, or maybe some chicken nuggets, you might get all 3, you might get 1, you might get all 3, plus they might throw in a filet o fish for the fun of it. So you're really expanding your results when you do or, because you're not limiting it to just what you're ordering. You're saying or whatever. And then with not, you're kind of limiting in a different way. You're not limiting as well as with and, but you're saying, I want a burger, not cheese. So you're going to get the burger without the cheese, and it can limit your results for certain topics. So I hope that helps, and please be in touch if you have any questions.